Hi Stackers, wish you a very, very happy 2016. And in this video, this is my last unboxing from Florida, which I saved just for this special New Year's occasion. I'm not really going to talk about the coins that are in this box because you'll see those in the video. But I just wanted to give you some thoughts about wealth creation through stacking in 2016. And just some tips and some ideas which you're more than welcome to comment on and add to. You'll see the coins in here are just a couple of 2-ounce bullion monkeys, and they came in, and there's also some pandas behind that, so you're welcome to look at that while I'm talking. But some of the key things: invest little and often each month. Set aside a budget that you can afford. If you have credit card debt and other debts, pay that off before you start investing in precious metals. But a little bit each month, dollar cost averaging, but little and often. And then if the markets do go down or there's a dip, maybe invest just a little bit more if you can afford it. And save a little bit of cash in reserve in case something interesting comes up, because during 2016 there's going to be lots of opportunities to order in advance interesting things which can be flipped for a profit. So keep a little bit in reserve so that you can take advantage of those flipping opportunities in 2016. Buy what you're interested in, and what I always do is really try and think of, well, would other people be interested in buying these particular things from me if I wanted to sell them? So I tend to stay away from rounds and stuff like that because I think that there's a limited audience for those kind of things. And when I come to sell them, then I'll have someone telling me, oh, that's generic, and we'll give you some lowball price for them. Whereas if I have interesting things that I would be prepared to pay a premium for, there'll be other people like me who would also be prepared to have a premium, pay a premium for those particular things. Next thing is do your research. Don't be a mug. Take a look through auction prices, take a look at prices that have been realized, take a look at average buy it now prices, and just put yourself in a position where you can make a buying decision that makes sense. When the spot price goes down, buy a little bit more. So there's no harm in that, and I think a lot of the best stacks have been built up just by watching that spot price, and every time it goes down a little bit to a certain predefined level, then buy a little bit more and keep on doing that. But when the price goes up, don't necessarily sell. Only sell for something that will build greater wealth in the future, or for stack management and swapping coins out for something that interests you or something better. But it's quite important in terms of building up wealth to make sure that you're continually building and it doesn't get used for frivolous things and wasted on shopping expeditions and buying gadgets that kind of devalue over time and you'll only have to replace in the following year. Remember, the profit is made on the buy and not necessarily on the sell, so be careful how much you pay for things. And look for alternative ways of buying. Sometimes eBay can be a very expensive place to buy, so buy from peers, buy from forum members, make sure you use cashback from Top Cashback or Quidco or anything else you use locally, and make sure you charge, if you can, to a credit card that can accumulate miles and you can use for things like airline upgrades and stuff like that. One thing I found is that it pays to specialize. So decide on just a very few things that you can be really interested in and become as knowledgeable as you can about those things, because knowledge usually also means power. You'll know when something comes up at auction that has a low mintage because you know the mintage is off by heart. You'll know when if something has sold recently for a higher price than you're buying it at, so you can get a bargain and resell if you want to. So specialization is power and knowledge. So don't blindly follow all the people on YouTube or forum suggestions. Although crowd wisdom is powerful, it really isn't infallible. So have a happy year stacking. Wish you all and your families a great year and building lots of wealth in 2016.